Good evening, everyone. And today we'll be following up on Samir Wankhede being targeted. Right, we've seen how after Aryan Khan was arrested, this man is being hounded by everyone. Like we had Nawab Malik over the years, and we had MVA, and now the CBI has launched an investigation, and they have, and we'll be discussing this in detail, as well as many other developments have happened recently, and it's going to be interesting session. So yeah, it's over to you. So welcome,
Yeah,
Gloria, Geeta, Suja, Style, GST. Welcome. So friends, if you like our videos, make sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends, because this is the only way in which more and more youngsters become aware of what's really happening, behind the dirt of the film industry, right? What's really happening, as to how many innocent youngsters are killed in the film industry, especially outsiders, right? They give it in the name of suicide. They say it's in the name of heart attacks, right? And even accidental drowning in a bathtub. So all these ridiculous, stories they come up with to get rid of people for their convenience, and that's how it works. But I do see a positive trend in India, that Kerala Story and Kashmir Files has brought about a good change in the viewing habits of Indians. And now the real stories are being told in these films like Kashmir Files and Kerala Story. And you can see how the left wing liberals and the left wing media houses can no longer fool the public, especially the Indian public. And you can see how people like Rajdeep Sardesai can no longer fool, right, the public into voting the Congress party or anyone, right? Yes, so to you.
yeah. So, as a media house, we are supposed to maintain, not have any bias towards anybody. We need to stand in the middle and find out who is in the wrong. So in the case of Samir, who we have seen as a very patriotic officer who's been fighting all this while, now has come under immense pressure and immense attack. Now, let me just get you the news first, and then we will move on to our thoughts. IRS officer Samir Wankhede, who led the NCB when Bollywood actor Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan was arrested in the drugs case, said he was being punished for being a patriot. After the CBI raided his residence and other premises on Friday, the charges against Samir is the alleged demand of 25 crore bribe for not framing Aryan Khan in the drug case. Out of the alleged bribe amount, 50 lakhs was allegedly obtained. The CBI has booked Samir Wankhede and three others in connection with the corruption case related to the Aryan Khan drugs on cruise case. Issuing a statement, Wankhede said his residence was searched for more than 12 hours when his wife and children were present. They found 23,000 rupees and four property papers. These assets were acquired before I joined the service. I'm getting rewarded for being a patriot, he said. His wife, Marathi actress Kranti Redkar's phone had been taken away by the CBI officials. Wankhede said, as reported by the news agency ANI, CBI recovered 28,000 from his sister Yasmin's house and 28,000 from his father Dhyaneshwar's house. 1,800 rupees were also recovered from Samir, the residence of Wankhede's father-in-law. Now, these are all small amounts which are normally found in different people's houses because they, in case of any catastrophe. Now, the next piece of news is Samir Wankhede. Yeah, so let us go to what some more reports on him, where, yeah, apparently they say that media says that he had sought 25 crores from the owners of Cordelia ship, where a drug party was busted by NCB in 2021. The investigation agency is also conducting raids at his residence, as mentioned, and other places in connection with the bribery case. The CBI conducted searches at his 29 premises in Mumbai, Delhi, and Kanpur, amongst others, in this regard. Can you imagine what they're saying? 29 premises. The CBI further alleged that Wankhede, two former NCB officials, and some private workers had already collected rupees 50 lakhs of the demanded rupees 25 crores. Samir Wankhede was the Mumbai zonal chief of the NCB when they raided the Cordelia cruise and arrested Aryan Khan in the alleged drug bust case on the ship on October 2nd, 2021. Charges of drug possession, consumption, and trafficking were slapped against Aryan, his friend Arbaz, and cruise guest Munmun Damecha were among others arrested. Aryan was booked for attempting consumption of drugs under Section 27, attempting an offence under Section 8, possession, Section 828, abetment, and Section 29, conspiracy. However, he was granted bail by the Bombay High Court and was released after spending 22 days in jail. No drug was found on him, and later NCB gave him a clean chit due to lack of sufficient evidence. While granting bail, the Bombay High Court said that WhatsApp chats found in Aryan's mobile disclosed nothing objectionable. Nor was there any evidence to show that Merchant, Damecha, or others had hatched any conspiracy to commit drug offences. Wankhede faced several allegations of irregularities and corruption during his tenure at NCB, following which he was transferred and an internal inquiry was ordered for a few of his controversial cases. The NCB's SIT that had re-examined the Aryan Khan case and gave clean chits to 6 out of the 14 accused, including Aryan Khan. So, friends, this is what is happening at the moment in Samir Wankhede's case. Now, see, Samir Wankhede has very clearly told us that he is going to fight on. Now, if he is innocent, he will have all the proof, to show that he is innocent and that his family is innocent. So, let us not expect such a strong, police officer, narcotics officer to cow down under such pressure, And if these people say that if the NCB and the CBI say that they have got proof of, his corruption, then they have to show it, and show us the facts. Without facts, they cannot just say that Samir Wankhede is tainted. So these are things that we'll have to see what's coming up in the future, because we know, justice is not being served to anybody. Jia Khan's case is a point in discussion. The fact that the girl never got any justice, the mother did not get any justice, despite the fact that everybody knew that it was a murder, and here the CBI was involved. So now when this case comes up, we are all again wondering what is happening here. Who are the people who are behind this? So as the case unfolds, friends, we will certainly keep you updated on what's happening, and also who are the people who are the main players in this filthy game. SRK has openly said at the time that Aryan was arrested that he'll bring Samirji on the streets in 15 days' time. It didn't happen in 15 days. But SRK is still avenging him. Here again, I want to ask you, Zoya. See, another point is that, to all the viewers, is that, how come that one of the witnesses died in jail? Sale. Prabhakar Sale. Yes. How did he die? Who? They say he committed suicide. How is it possible? Someone got rid of him to hide something. So that should also come out. Chitra, CBI and NCB should work together to prevent drugs and crimes being committed. Bollywood is synonymous with crime and drugs. SRKs will go to any level to teach him a lesson. Maya, media also reporting Wankhede getting anticipatory bail as a crime. What would you do? Did the media also not do the same to Arnab now? Jyotsna gets bail? Yes. I wonder who is after Samir Wankhede. It is a real mystery. There are a lot of people in this, Nina, starting from SRK down to Nawab Malik, and the people in the Mahavikas Aghadi.
Whole Bollywood.
And also now I'm not very sure whether the present government is also clean. So I cannot tell you that also. So we'll have to wait and see. Just like what Nawab Malik accused him, non-stop every day, and look where he is landed now. Similar will happen to us, all those involved here. For me, it's boycott forever. So let's take a few more comments, Jaydev. Gloria. We stand by Mr. Wankhede. He gave the cabal sleepless nights, so they are after him. And
Yes,
strange, one more, yeah, when you say Gloria, this one more thing comes out very clearly. As a continuation of what you say, is that see how come the present NCP has not caught even one Bollywood person from the fraternity in the drug case? You mean to
exactly.
say that suddenly they have all become whitewashed and now they drink Amul milk? And they don't take any drugs anymore. So there is something very, very dicey here. Come on. Why CBI is investigating all the people who murdered Sushant? An honest man like Samir ji, Paramveer is free from all. Yes, come on. Money is everything here. Politicians with criminal background get tickets, criminals go scot free. It worries me. Yes, we stand strongly with Wankhede. He exposed the drug, he would. CBI's charges are more resembling Nawab Malik's accusations: costly clothes, costly watches, foreign trips. Probably SRK's PR would have approached Samir's team about giving bribe to hush the case. His team members would have negotiated on his behalf without his knowledge, says Chitra. I was shocked when I first read the news. Unbelievable. How low can they stoop? Minal. Good evening, Minal. Gloria. SRK manage is a vicious woman. The sale guy died. All yes, absolutely. CBI was sleeping during SSR case and now suddenly woke up for Samir's. What a joke.
Yeah, yeah. Another interesting news, friends, is that in a joint operation by the Navy and the NCB, nearly 2,500 kilograms of methamphetamine worth around 12,000 crore rupees were seized from a vessel in the Kerala coast. Now, apparently, the big question is why they are not naming the people, who are the customers of who's receiving the shipment. Apparently, right? I mean, it is 12,000 crores of worth of methamphetamine. 2,500 kgs was seized. Can you imagine, right?
Yeah.
So why is the
And what?
NCP? I mean, they should find out and they should expose who is if so much of kg of methamphetamine is arriving in the Kerala vessel. Obviously, someone is there in India who is demanding that much of supply, right?
Yeah.
So expose the names, right? Like who is behind this?
And Maya saying, Meena ji, 29 locations were not just for Samir ji, but four others too. See how they twist facts conveniently. See, as far as I am concerned, Maya, see, I'm watching all these, the reports coming from Mirror, which is a part of Times of India. So all the papers that are coming out, or the media that's coming out, are all left. Okay, and these people, the print and all that. So how truthful they are is always comes under high suspicion. Gloria. Any honest officer will be harassed, else they cannot run their dirty business. Just because someone wears an expensive watch, he cannot be framed for corruption. Annamalai, the BJP leader from TN, was also questioned for wearing an expensive watch. Actually, it looks right out of a typical early 90s Bollywood movie starring Sunny Deol, where the righteous is punished for taking action against goons. Absolutely. Let's take some latest comments. Minal, very convenient. The Sushant Disha Jia cases are ignored and full action on honest officer. Don't ever watch Cuttlefoot. 100% of them are criminals. Disgrace to Indian culture. Gyaneshwar Singh Wankhede's boss, ex-boss, had himself given a clean chit to him and then went after Wankhede after Aryan got bail following SRK's infamous Delhi visit. Check the antecedents of Singh and you get it. I'm from Canada, and cannabis and weeds are openly sold in malls and plazas close to school and universities. They are destroying the younger generation. Narcotics jihad against India, and the officers who are honest with their jobs are being targeted. They must be investigated. They're beneficiaries of narcotics uh, uh, business. Off the topic before I drop off, heading for a meeting, please watch Kerala Story, says Gloria. The drug cabal are more powerful than any agency in India. They'll go to
Yes.
any extent to protect their
And this is the reason
suppliers
why
within
the names
India.
are not
Yes.
coming out.
Yeah.
So that's the reason, Chitra. Very well said.
Very conveniently, yeah. Sushant Disha cases are ignored. Yes. Moving on to the next case, Jay.
Yeah.
News. Yeah.
So this is a very interesting this thing, friends, is that we have a new CBI officer. Okay, and who's the CBI officer? So his name is Mr. Sood. So Mr. Praveen Sood. So Mr. Praveen Sood, he was the Director General and Inspector General of Police Karnataka, and he was posted in Bangalore. And he is an alumni of IIT Delhi and IIM Bangalore. Now, apparently, he's the new chief of the CBI. So apparently, he has had some history with the Congress party in Karnataka. In the run-up to the Karnataka election, several cases were filed against Congress workers, including some of the cases pertaining to the party's PayCM anti-corruption campaign against the Chief Minister Basavaraj Bomme. Now, Shivakumar alleged that Sood and his officials were deliberately targeting that Congress workers and turning a blind eye to the actions of BJP cadre in the state. Earlier in March, a controversy erupted after BJP workers put an arch in Mandya to honor Vokaliga chieftains Uri Gowda and Nanjay Gowda, who, according to some, killed 18th century Mysore ruler Tipu Sultan. However, many historians contest this claim. The arch was built just after, before PM Narendra Modi's visit to the city. As no case was registered against those who erected the contentious arch, Shivakumar took a potshot at the Sood, saying, "At least 25 cases have been registered against us, but why have no cases been registered against BJP workers? This DGP Praveen Sood is an nalayak, which means good for nothing. Let the government come, we will take action against him." The Congress also written to the Election Commission to remove him. "I thought he was a respected man. Immediately a case should be registered against him and he should be arrested." The Congress leader also vowed to take action against this police officer if the party returned to power in the state and labeled him as an agent of the BJP. Now apparently, this is a very good move from BJP, right? Like we have this, the officer Sood being now the officer of the new CBI officer, the head. So, what is your take on this?
Yeah, see now very clearly it's DK Shivkumar has said that if we come into power, we will fix him. Okay, because everybody knows Shivakumar's background and that he's told to be, the muscle man in the Congress party. So now he is going to fix a federal agency officer. Now
So,
let us
this
see
is
how.
the Chanakya Buddhi of Amit Shah at
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
couple
couple
of
of
days
days
ago,
ago, you
yeah.
had mentioned that few viewers have left the fight. Today, I have some come online to show you that I'm very much with you. My support to you will continue. Yes, thank you so much, Minal.
Thank you so much, Pinal.
The nation is watching all this. So, here, let me tell you, friends, see, just a few things that perhaps you did not know. DK Shiv Kumar in Karnataka was known as the ATM machine for Congress. So, whenever Sonia Gandhi wanted any money, she would reach out to him and he would ensure that the money reached the dynasty. So he's a very crucial part of the Congress party. Now, perhaps in this money laundering and all that's been going on before the elections, this Praveen Sood would have come to know of it, and he would have raided all this. And when he raided him, then DK got the shock of his life. He thought nobody could touch him, and that's why he said, when we are back in power, we will take revenge. And that is what, now that they are back in power, we'll see what is going to happen next. So you remember what we had told you earlier also. Politicians in the garb of normal people behave like goons. Whether it is at the center, we have a few characters there also, and we have a few characters in this party as well. So they are now openly threatening, officers that they will teach them a lesson. It's vacation time and I'm full time with my kid. I do watch every session and hit the like. Thank you so much. This is good news for CBI, but if Modi doesn't come to power in 2024, these agencies will become a puppet for Congress. Praveen Sood, DGP of Karnataka, is the new CBI chief. His bad blood with DK, probably BJP thinks Sood can be used to keep a check on Congress government in Karnataka. Hope Sood is also not taken for a ride. Zoya says, okay, even if you assume Samirji took the bribe, my question to CBI is, who gave the bribe? Who withdrew it? What is the root of that money origin? Why Pooja Dadlani went with that money? Go find out from CBI. And Pooja Dadlani's boss is SRK. So obviously it started from SRK. So SRK should be in jail actually. EC should now take a stand against corruption during elections. Sood should also know government will not be there to bail him out if he gets into hot water with politicians, just like what's happening with Wankhede. Now, here also, see, I basically I have a feeling that there has been something going wrong within the during the counting time during the elections because in Jayanagar they had to do a recounting and the BJP lady who was standing from there won after recounting. So there may be many booths where the counting has not gone right. It could have gone in Congress's favor.
I'm
You know how
surprised
they
why
work.
BJP didn't make it an issue of recounting the whole.
Yes, absolutely.
How can they
And
be
also,
so passive?
yeah, and also see, I think Bombay was rather relaxed here because he should have put the army to make sure that all these machines were under safe custody, you know. And during the counting time, they should have had cameras all around.
Yes.
See, these are things they cannot take relaxed. We see, imagine our plight, the public plight. We take so much of pains to make sure that we vote for the right candidate so that the country can go on the right path, and avoid corruption. Yes, Santosh, you are asking Jayanagar recount results.
Yeah.
Yes, Congress lost, and the BJP lady won because see, and this could have happened in the cases of so many of the
And
booths.
I
Don't
mean,
tell me that each one, everyone, even George and all these, what do you call, Congress people, won with such a heavy, this thing.
I still
I
have my
don't
doubts.
understand. After 3.5 years, went to watch the Kerala Files on Saturday here in the US. Theatre was almost full. I was in tears and the shock over what the truth is. We knew it all, but the way it was shown, hats off to the director and the producer, absolutely, and the team of actors. As long as freebies are thrown, Congress will win. Now, here, let me tell you, friends, what did the Congress give to people? They gave them televisions, because our maids told us that they went and supplied televisions to each and every house. They also gave them silver artifacts, like small deities. They also gave them money, as in whenever they went, they would get an amount, certain amount. So they were heavily bribed. And also in one of the videos, you can see DK Shivkumar saying, showing an action that the bottle will be kept for you. This is how you are showing, the bottle will be kept for you, take it from there. This is how they are winning politics.
And who is paying for the freebies in the end? It is the taxpayer, the middle class people, right, from their hard earned salaries. And they are giving away the taxes. And with that same money, freebies are being given. So the middle class people who are voting should think of this, especially that your hard earned money is being given for freebies by such parties. Like in
Like in
Bengal, yeah, Mamta got her goons to let her people vote even after closing time. Something like that would have been in Karnataka, says Maya. Karnataka should protest. BJP Karnataka is not complaining to the election commission, and this is what is disturbing. That Not even one mainstream media has taken this angle, right? What if the counting was wrong? Because it was wrong in the case of Jayanagar constituency in Bangalore. So, I mean, the whole counting could have been wrong, right? What's the guarantee that it could have been correct? I wanted to see Kerala Story in UK, but it says it's banned here. Apparently, it is undergoing some censors in the UK before it's going to get released. Good evening, Sharing. In the US, the Kerala Story shows a number of 32,000. I was happy to see that. Oh, it's very good that it's not edited.
It's more than 50,000. So, yeah, that's what the director has said. Welcome,
Namaste.
Sharing. Sad to see one of the most educated, open minded people choose a regressive and losing party to rule them. See here, Chitra, 20% were the minorities, 20% were their own people, and so they had a, full strength, And let me tell you some of the reasons, as I mentioned yesterday, the BJP people took it very lightly. They did not do rallies on the ground because they hoped
Yes.
that Modi ji's rallies would be enough and they could ride on that way. People don't want Bangalore Mysore Expressway. They want cash. Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome, Vinny. Freebies are temporary. Why people's behavior is so dumb? Why security is not a priority, says Nanda. Will CJI, who's ever ready to interfere, to come up to ban freebies during election time? I stand with Samir Wankhede, says Sonal. He's being harassed by superiors as he had filed a complaint of harassment against Gyaneshwar Singh, DDG of CBI. These are all people Gyaneshwar Singh used to work for. Who else? But the man called Samosa. That is Rajiv Shukla. Everybody knows his nature, and he's an important part of IPL. So these are all people, who come from that legacy. So how else would you want them to behave? Yeah, back to you, Jay.
Yeah, so coming to the next piece of news, friends, and it's with regards to the Kerala story. And apparently, as you know, that Kerala story is doing remarkably well, and it is one of the biggest hits in India at this point of time. It has crossed 100 crores in a long time back. And now apparently there's some news, and this is looks very suspicious indeed, that the Kerala Story director Sudipto Sen and actress Ada Sharma were supposed to join Hindu Ekta Yatra in Karimnagar. Now the team met with a road accident. They were seriously injured and were taken to the hospital. However, Ada has shared a crucial health update about her and the director. Sharma assured that the whole team is fine and there was nothing major. I'm fine, guys. Getting a lot of messages because of the news about the accident. The whole team, all are fine. Nothing serious, but nothing major. But thanks for the concern. So apparently, this looks very, very suspicious. This whole accident
So
to the
before
director.
Sudipta also confirmed that they couldn't attend the yatra due to some medical emergency. On his Twitter, he wrote, "Today we were supposed to visit Karimnagar to talk about a film at a youth gathering. Unfortunately, we could not travel due to some emergency health issue. Heartfelt apology to the people of Karimnagar. We made the film to save our daughters. Please keep supporting Hindu Ekta Yatra." Taran Adarsh added that the Sudipto Sen directorial has become the fourth film to cross the 100 crore mark at the net box office.
Yeah, so this whole accident to me looks very, very suspicious, right? Because you have a lot of elements that didn't like the film, and they didn't like ISIS truth being exposed, right? So you have this documentary in Netflix called The Caliphate. People don't have any problem with the Caliphate documentary in Netflix, but people have problem with the Kerala story in India. So you can see how left-wing media, left-wing liberals, and many people, from the peaceful community also, they do have a problem with this film when this film has nothing to do with any particular religion, right? And you can see how it is. Especially you had a lot of certain chief ministers also banning this film in their state, like Bengal. Total shocker, fugitive declared Paramveer Singh is reinstated to his position, will be given compensation and full pay during his time when he was missing and apparently hiding. Unbelievable. Okay, this is very, very shocking, Zoya. I mean, why is Paramveer Singh, being reinstated? I mean, unless there has been some sort of deal in the back. Yeah, what is your take on this?
Yeah, exactly. So let us move on to the Saif Ali story. Uh, 11 years after the alleged incident, the trial in Saif Ali Khan's 2012 assault case will begin on June 15th. Along with the Adipush actor, the additional chief metropolitan magistrate, Esplanade Court also read charges against Amrita Arora's husband, Shakil Ladak, and Saif's friend Bilal Amrohi, who are also among the accused. The three accused were arrested and released on bail after they allegedly involved in a fight with businessman Iqbal Mir Sharma at the Wasabi restaurant inside the Taj Hotel on February 22, 2012. The court in April 2023 issued summons against the witnesses who had recorded the incident. At the time of the incident, Saif Ali was accompanied by Karina, Karishma, Malaika, Amrita, and a few male friends. As per the report, the PTI, the police said that when Sharma protested the raucous chatter of the actor and his friends, Saif Ali Khan allegedly threatened them and subsequently he came and punched him in the nose, fracturing it. The NRI businessman had also accused Saif and his friends of hitting his father in law, Raman Patel. Reportedly, Saif Ali had alleged that Sharma made provocative and abusive language against the women who accompanied him, which led to the ruckus. The police filed the charge sheet on December 21st, 2012. So these were the times when Bollywood actors acted most arrogantly. They had no fear of any law because they were the law. They were protected by the law. And the whole cabal was, looking after them. So now if this case comes up and they are framed for it, it will be well and good. So you're sending a strong message to these Bollywood actors that this sort of behavior will not work. So let us hope that they get the punishment they deserve.
Yeah. So I do hope something comes out. And yes, many reactions coming. Hi, Savita ji. I heard few actors supporting the Kerala story like Anupam Kher, etc. Wonder why. I mean, like certain people will make certain statements on Kerala story just to get attention. And Anupam Kher never said anything about Sushant Singh Rajput or Jia Khan. Rajiv Shukla is a friend of SRK. He spoke for SRK when American Customs stopped for hours and checked his person by barring him, says
Bearing
Sonal.
him. So he had to understand.
Bearing, yeah.
Yeah.
Kerala story has touched a raw nerve as jihadi elements have become active all over in Akola, Mahar, Ekwa, the electrician killed by mob angry over Kerala story clips put on FB and Insta, says Maya.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, Sharmila has a lot of contacts of the center. Let's hope that Saif gets what's coming to him, says Sonal.
So here, meanwhile, I'd like to just tell you about some news coming in from Toronto. Two Gujarati students who were studying at York University in Toronto were found dead mysteriously within 20 days. 26-year-old Harsh Patel, who moved to Canada last year, was reported missing by his relatives and brought to the notice of police. His dead body was found on 17th April under mysterious circumstances. His wallet, credit card, and passport were missing. The Canadian authorities informed the Indian embassy, and the Harsh's body was brought to India. Similarly, 23-year-old Ayush Dankara, son of Palanpur DYSP, who had been studying in Canada for over 4 years, was reported missing by his friends on 5th of May, and his dead body was found on 7th of May. under a bridge under mysterious circumstances. His phone was ringing, and the messages sent to him were being read even after his death, which raises many doubts. The similarities in death of both the students raised many concerns. Both were missing for 2 days before their dead bodies were found, and both studied at the same university. A Canadian organization called Human for Harmony has cautioned Gujarati students to stay alert against targeted attacks. So this is something that has been, really worrying. And when I read it, I found it very, very, scary. I mean, for students who are studying abroad, they have absolutely no protection. And the way two people were in the same university were killed makes it very even more weird. Now, actress Urvashi Rothaila has been getting more roles, and perhaps they may be brief roles, but she's finally getting some lead roles as well. The woman has been signed by Karan Johar in his Dharam Productions. So she took to her Instagram to share the news with her fans. And the boomerang video shows how she was welcomed on the set with a hamper that was decorated with sunflowers. Now we all know, what has been Urvashi's role, the past few years, and where all she's been running behind the cricketers and trying to make contact with them, and doing a lot of other very sly things. Now, apparently, Karan Johar is a part of the cabal, has decided to use her. Perhaps, he will get her, at a low rate. So let us see what is going to come out of that. Now, Maya says, Minaji, to compensate Karnataka loss in UP, Yogi Ji's Vijay Garg won the municipal election in the Darul Uloom Deoband area. First time after 140 years when a non-Muslim has won from that place. Well done. Divya, Meena ma'am, please see if we can invite SC lawyer Sai Deepak. He is an astute Hindutva reviver and has thousands of following. In fact, Divya, we have invited him, but he seems to be a very busy person, so he has not given a nod as yet. I feel like all these old cases come up, but when they get free, like Salman Khan, and then all the rest. Zoya, maybe Shinde and Fadnavis use Paramveer for their benefit. Maybe he'll open his mouth in the SSR case. Let's pray that happens. This guy knows everything about SSR and the Shah case. Waze was at the SSR funeral. Now, Nick Jones and Priyanka were married in Hindu and Christian ceremonies in Rajasthan on December 1st. They've been married for 4 years and have a daughter called Malti, who was born in January 2021. The actor was recently seen in the Prime Video web series Citadel, in which she plays a spy named Nadia Singh. In an interview with the singer actor Jennifer Hudson, Priyanka related the crazy story of how a young Nick watched her on TV when she was 18. She recalled, when my mother in law told me the story, I was like, I don't know. When I had just turned 18, I won the Miss World pageant. This was in London. This was November, and I turned 18, a complete child, and I had no idea what I was doing or what this world entailed. Didn't have a lot of practice. Apparently, my mother in law was like, I remember watching you when you won. I was in London, and they were in Texas. I was like, there's no way. Priyanka continued, I remember it so clearly because it was November. Nick was on some Broadway show at 7 years old. So you can see the kind of difference. 11 years old, she's 11 years older to him. His brother was on some Broadway show at 8 or 9, and she said, I remember this clearly because Kevin Sr., my father in law, loves watching pageants. I remember he was watching it, and Nick came and sat down and watched you win, which is unfathomable. That was 22 years ago or something. He was 7 and I was 17. And he was sitting there and he was watching. It was so weird. I do think that people are meant to be with each other for whatever the duration in your life is supposed to be. Now, here, Priyanka, I would beg to differ with you because yours is just as much a concocted marriage as is Katrina Kaif and her husband, Vicky Kaushal. Similarly, the other actors, as in so many that have happened recently, as in Alia Bhatt and her husband, and so many others. So these are all marriages made down on earth by very well, by people who have planned the whole thing. and what the outcome of the marriage will be. Zoya, I'm happy to see an increase in your subscribers, Meenaji. Slowly but surely, people will realize the good work you're doing, bringing out the truth, nothing but the truth, and truth always wins in the end. Thank you so much for that,
Thank you,
Zoya.
Zoya.
Yeah, we really depend on good wishes from you and the other viewers. Now, actress Jennifer Mystery Bansiwal, who plays Mrs. Roshan Sodhi on the popular sitcom Tarak Mehta Ki Ulta Chashma, has quit the show. Uh, and she has accused the producers of the show, including Asit Kumar Modi, of sexual harassment, saying that she had already filed a complaint against them. Now, this serial, which is one of the most popular Hindi language shows on air, has been running since 2008. And Jennifer has been one of the original cast members, having been a part of the show throughout its 15-year run. The actress spoke about her exit in a recent interaction. Speaking to E-Time, she said, I've left the show. It's right that I shot my last episode of Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma on March 6th this year. I had to leave the sets as I was subjected to humiliation and insult at the hands of Mr. Sohail Rahmani and other executive producer Jatin Bajaj. The actress said that she had a wedding anniversary on March 7th and it was also holy. She had asked for a half day, but the producers did not oblige her. Detailing her reaction to that, she revealed that she had filed a police complaint against the producers Asit Kumar Modi, Sohail Ramani, and Jatin Bajaj. They adjusted for all the male actors. It is extremely a male chauvinistic place. That's when I retaliated and Sohail spoke to me rudely, asking me to get out almost 4 times. Then the creative person, Jatin, tried to stop my car. All this is recorded in the CCTV footage. This happened on March 7th. I thought they would call me, but on March 24th, Sohail sent me a notice that I left the shoot and they're losing money. This was Ulta Chor Kotwal Ko Dante. They wanted to scare me. On April 4th, I replied to them on WhatsApp that I was subjected to sexual harassment. I sent a draft and they reverted to me saying I was trying to extort money from them. I decided that day I want a public apology. I took the help of a lawyer. On April 8th, I sent a notice to Asit Modi, Sohail Rahmani, and Jatin Bajaj, and also mailed and sent a registry to all the government authorities. The actress said she did not want to go public with this yet because the show has given me a lot, but spoke only after being approached by the media. This is not the first controversy to hit the show in recent times. A few months ago, the show's former star, Shailesh Lodha, had filed a case against the makers for non payment of dues. So a lot is happening in the small stage as well. And here, see again, coming back to what we said, friends, about Samir Wankhede, I would really hope that this is a chance for Samir Wankhede to expose everything. If he can expose what Shah Rukh Khan has done, what he found in the Cordelia cruise, because till now he has been bound by certain rules not to speak. If he can openly speak about all this and expose the filth that lies in Bollywood, then a lot of other things will come out, and perhaps it will all lead to the SSR's investigation. This is something I'm hoping for. Just like Paramveer Singh, if he opens his mouth, everything will come out. And he should do that. Because if he is free, this is the only thing that he owes to the country and to its people. Yeah, back to you, Jerry.
Yeah, that's all the news for today, friends.
Yeah.
And yeah, we will see you tomorrow at the same time tomorrow. So make sure to hit the like button and share this video with all of your friends. And we will see you tomorrow. And YouTube is seeing to it that nationalist channel like yours don't have a larger reach. Since if one is not subscribed, your channel does not appear to in our newsfeed. Yes, others like Truvrate has a lot of reach.
Yeah, in fact, Maya, when I check after the show is over, when I check, the viewership, it's above 600. What is happening, I really don't know. And these are things that are not in our control. So I just leave it to God. That's it.
Yeah.
May the Lord give Samir Sir the strength to expose all the evil that is happening. On this note, we say good night and Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.